Just the final bits of preparation to go. And Voltamade will be getting another run out today. Coming on last night. A chance for the younger fans to see the Stars one more time before they jet off to the States. So once again, just to remind ourselves that it's going to be 2 periods of 25 minutes each. And the referee will get us underway. Finland in all white, kicking from right to left. Germany in a lovely away strip. Navy and turquoise shorts from left to right. Early touches for the keeper. Interesting to see what kind of intensity this game starts off with. You saw the relaxed nature in the players just before the kickoff. But as soon as that whistle is gone, the pace has started off quite nicely. Finland keeping hold of the ball so far. Here's Mietinen. Aurifi switches play. Peltola looking to send it down that right, but Germany have the ball for the first time. Here's Rudiger. You can see in possession, they've slowed the pace down just a tad as they switch it out to Sane on this right-hand side. There's Jakob Friis, Finnish coach, Danish man. Took over in 2025. Through ball played through there. Didn't quite reach its intended target, goes all the way back to Sinizalo. Celtic keeper under pressure for the second time in the opening couple of minutes. Has to chip it out left. Zane picks it up. Well, Juha Kilo was nipping at his heels there. Jukola restarts the game. Goretzka all the way back. Alexander Nubel in the goal. As Germany advanced on this left. In comes the cross, Voltamade picks up the rebound. He's looking for support. He'll have to go back. Germany recycled possession. Rudiger skips out Anton, looks straight for Zane, but it's cut out. Chance for a counter for Finland. Pitia knocking it back. Peltola gives it all the way back to Sinizalo. Just a little hasty from Rudiger there. The ball to Anton was available. Wanted to go straight to Zane. Ended up giving up possession. Peltola. Finland looking to advance down the wings, but finding their avenues closed off quite quickly. Thrown to Finland on this far side. Arifi switching it out. Well, he had a runner ahead of him. It was cut out well by Anton. Referee's blown for a free kick. A little head tennis there. Rudiger will bring this under control. Here's Tja. Valdemar Anton. Outright to Zane this time. Rudiger looking for the pass out left. Into space. Well, David Raum had to go back to Stiller. Patient build-up from Germany. Waiting for the right moment. Goretzka inside. And again. Well, a little off the ball there. Kilo looking to make connection with Anton's face. A low cross is cut out. Finland can't get out. Germany turning the screw now. Here's Goretzka and Stiller. Anton Rudiger elects to go left. Well, David Raum, he was in space. The reason for that was because he was offside. Just jumped the gun a little early. You can see Germany inviting Finland to play it short. It's worked it well. Goretzka nipping the ball away. Voltamare now. Stiller with the through ball. Zane takes over. There's the cut back. And it's cleared away. Decent chance there. Goretzka restarts. Voltamare looking to lay it off, gives it away, but wins it back for a side. Here's Anton. Again, that switch of play out left, just a little too high and over the shoulder for Löweling. Well, lofted back up into the cluster of bodies, crying for someone to just take it under control. Here's Angelo Stiller. Goretzka just moving it on. Anton picks it up now, looking for Zane. Good ball around the corner, nice pass on the spin from David Raum. Well, it looks as though Germany seem to be leaning towards the left-hand side for attacking intent. So far in the opening 10 minutes, Rudiger often electing to go left rather than using Valdemar Anton to build up their attacks. Here's Goretzka now. Big switch out to the right. Zane brings it down well. He'll use Anton. First time in. Oh, and a little flick over the bar. Pascal Gross there looking to get a toe on it. Well, he got there first. But a difficult opportunity to steer it goalwards. Once again, Goretzka cutting it out. Voltemade. And the rebound. Once again for Voltemade. And it's spun out for a corner kick. Well, Finland at 6s and 7s there. They've already had 2 close calls playing it out. This time Goretzka with a wonderfully timed sliding challenge. And Lueling. Well, the goal was at his mercy, but couldn't stick it in the back of the net. Corner kick now for Germany. Well, they're crowding the keeper. Gross to swing this in. Well, they've cleared it only as far as Leroy Sané. Here's Raum. And it's given away rather cheaply there now for Finland to make the way into the attacking third. Well, looking for the give and go. Didn't quite get the rebound. Germany have possession again. Nubel to Anton. Finland looking to press Germany at the moment, but Germany have played their way out. Some quick feet from Sané now, and there's grass ahead of him to run into. Leroy Sané countering for Germany. Looking for Lueling. Can he get a shot away? Oh, just past the post. Fast countering from Germany there. Working their way beyond the press from Finland. The first time Finland really pushed it against them. Lovely jinking feet from Sané bursting out there. 2 opportunities for Lueling so far. Maybe a little disappointed not to have converted one, and once again Finland persevering, and this time going long. Jukola for Finland. Referee blows for a foul. And it's the sight nobody wants to see in a game such as this, so close before the World Cup. Angelo Stiller just taking a little longer to get back up after that one. Should be okay to continue. Rudiger holding it up. And the ball's played out for a throw-in. Well, the game's continued at a pretty good pace, I have to say. We've seen games much more official settings and higher standards than this that you've seen a much slower exhibition pace, but for today, so far this morning, players really looking to put some effort into this one. Zane, more than most, cutting inside here. Well, he wasn't aware of the rebound. Ball over the top. Goretzka's unable to get on the end of it. And Jukala under pressure now. Good work there. And the ball's crossed in, headed away. Did that come off the hand of Zane? He still got it. Lays it off. Rudiger will pick it up. And Holmes' pass is intercepted by Peltola. Just flicking it up onto his own hand. Referee was close enough, didn't give anything for it. Big switch of play again. Zane brings it down a little too sloppy with the control. Jukala is allowed to get the ball back, and Finland will play this one out. Valtamade picking the ball up. He's got two men on him immediately. And Rudiger bringing it all the way back to Nubel. No chances taken with that one. Antonio Rudiger going long. Valtamade brings it down first time. Good ball to the right. Shot comes in, blocks, taking a deflection. Finland scrambling to get it away. Germany work it well onto the left side of the box now. David Raum. He'll need support. The ball comes in outside of the boot cross. Goretzka with the header. And that's actually kept out. Sinisalo. Wonderful save from the Finnish keeper there. Germany doing well to keep the ball alive, keep the attack going. Valtamade chases this one down. The cut back. Oh, well. Lewelling was looking to get a shot away. This time Zane for this back post. Valtamade flashes a header just over the bar. Well, Germany have really kicked it up a notch in the last 2 minutes. This was that first header from Goretzka. Wonderful save. Strong hand behind that one. Keeping the score at 0-0. And then the second opportunity, Zane lofting it in for Valtamade. Just couldn't quite get that header on target. Here's Anton, back to Leon Goretzka. Rudiger. Here's Malik Tiaf. Zane on the right-hand side now. Well, Goretzka just let that one get away from him. Well, Finland just unable to hold on to possession for very long. Germany's class starting to shine through now. And on to Goretzka. Rudiger wants to switch that play out to left. Nice switch of play. Ball comes in. Headed away, and a little time for Finland now to launch something. And the pass is not a good one. Thiago to Rudiger, cleaning up at the back. Anton using Zane under pressure immediately from Jukola. He's got a busy morning ahead of him. Once again, Rudiger winning up to go for the right to Zane. Doesn't reach his target. It's 2 times so far today. Well, Finland doing their best to play their way out from the back. Sticking to their guns, but not proving too effective so far. Well, I think the option was on there to go on the left-hand side for Finland. Nothing doing as the crowd enjoy themselves on a lovely sunny morning. Rudiger holding up the ball, looking for support. Here it comes, all the way back to Nubel. Well, we saw the last time Finland pushed so many players this far up the field. Zane countering it rather nicely. Finland a little bit more tentative with their push. Dropping further and further back as Germany look to build another attack before the halftime break. Again, just 2 periods of 25 minutes, today's test game. Ball over the top, headed away. Good block by Stella there. Here's Llewellyn now picking up the ball. Stiller lays it off. Home. Well, Ewing, he sold the dummy quite a bit too well. Lost his balance. Referee blows for a free kick for Finland. Viami Zinizalo to take this one. He's been the man behind the moment so far of the game, producing a wonderful save from a Goretzka header. Speaking of which, here's Goretzka's ball over the top. Zane will give chase. Well, Tino didn't want to head it back to the keeper on that occasion. Finland now switching the play. Here's Kilo, intercepted. Anton breaking forward now. Zane will give him an option on the right. Zane picks it up. First time, headed away. Odegaard will build again. Lively. Odegaard. Lively was looking for a return ball. Foul by Goretzka. Just stopping any chance of a counter. Cynical foul, I think, in normal circumstances probably would have warranted a yellow card, but there is the half-time break. 25 minutes is up. It's been a good contest so far, dominated by Germany. Finland not producing too much in the attacking intent, but have produced the best save from the clearest chance from the Goretzka header. The score at half-time is Germany 0, Finland 0. We will return shortly with the second half. Welcome back. Good afternoon to the second half. Live coverage of Germany versus Finland in this test game. Of course, we had the main event last night. A friendly game, 4-0 win for Germany. Pretty convincing in the Meva Arena in Mainz. A much more relaxed setting this morning. So far, 0-0. The opening 25 minutes produced just a couple of half chances. The clearest cut chance for Goretzka, a header denied by keeper Sinisalio. Otherwise, it was a pretty heavy possession for Germany. Pretty much nothing to do for Alexander Nübel in the German goal. And I reckon he's going to be taken off to give Jonas Urbich a chance in between the sticks. But so far 0-0 in the first half. We're just waiting for the players to take to the field for the second 25 minutes in this test game. Those are the final preparations for Germany, in Germany, before they jet off to the US. Last night's 4-0 win over Finland, making it 8 victories in a row for the German national team. And next Saturday we'll see their final warm-up game before the World Cup begins proper in June the 6th against the USA at Soldier Field. And then on to the main event with Curacao waiting in that opening game in Group E in the World Cup. Well, pretty relaxed atmosphere, as it would be after a convincing win last night. Players seem in good spirits, and the pace of the first half was a pretty decent one, considering the circumstances. No player wants to pick up any injury so close to a major international tournament. But there were some tasty challenges, and players seemingly committed in that opening 25 minutes. Well, the German players have taken to the field, just waiting for their Finnish counterparts to join them. No official team lineups, so just waiting to see if any changes are made for the second half. A reminder that this will be largely featuring those who did not feature in last night's friendly, save for a couple of exceptions, Voltemade being one. But it's been a decent test for Germany so far this morning. Finland have been resolute in their defense. And there is Jonas Urbich taking his place in between the sticks. Yet to make his international debut for the national team. but important that he should get some minutes to show Nagelsmann what he can do should he be called upon. Here's Finnish coach Jakob Friis. Well, Nagelsmann was speaking about the desire to create a good atmosphere in this World Cup camp, kind of a school trip vibe. So far, from what we can see, players seem relaxed, happy, comfortable. Fantastic training facilities provided, the best of the best, I'm sure, for their base camp in North Carolina. But for now, here we are in Frankfurt am Main for this test game. And the second half of 25 minutes is underway. Valdemar Anton switching it to Thiaw. And Finland applying a bit more pressure immediately now. Asking a couple of questions. They didn't really ask any of the German defense in the first half. Well, this pass has not found its target. Finland retain possession. Sinisalo to Peltola. Back to his keeper again. They're not afraid of giving the ball back to the keeper under pressure. Here's Goretzka now. Stiller, back to Rudiger. Good ball through the lines. Stiller to Luveleng out left. Alman support, switching it to Rudiger. Skips out Anton straight to Zane. He's twisting his man in and out. Zane right to the byline with the cut back. Takes a deflection. Sinisalo claims. Good work from Leroy Zane there. Well, the deflection from Mietinen could have gone anywhere. Oh, ball's played straight to Malik Thiaw. Finland have the ball back now and a chance to create something. Bit of space opening up for them on the left-hand side now. Ball played out to Kilo. Kilo with the ball in. It's cleared away, but it's going to come back. Shot comes in. Anton with the deflection. And Juho Kilo selects to leave that run out for a throw-in. Skeet on the ball. Here's Teno. First real prolonged possession for Finland. And the ball's come out. And a shot comes in, and there's Orbeck with the save. Well, the offside flag has gone out, but Jonas Orberg wasn't to know that, and that's exactly what he will be required of him. When he is called upon, can he deliver? Good stop there. He's had more to do so far in this opening couple of minutes than Alexander Neubel had in the whole first half. Finland showing something a little bit more in the second half. Well, they found some joy on that left-hand side. They have a little bit of space here. PTA has options on the right, and again, offside flag goes up. Just lack of concentration, position to play. Terho just a little too eager to get in behind. Didn't need to make that. Here's David Raum. Tia. Anton. Straight back to Tia. David Raum under pressure. Let's come back to Stiller. Luling, good spin from him. Drew the challenge. Casper Teo going in. Well, they sold him that one. Good touch and spin in behind, playing the ball into space. As Goretzka switches this to the right with Leroy Sané. Anton is providing the overlap. Anton's ball in. It's found its way to David Raum. Left foot shot, just over. Well, I was expecting him to go across the goal, but he fired it towards that near post. Not too far away. And look, once again, sat for him nicely, but he just sliced over the bar. Peltola for Finland runs into trouble. Tino plays it out left. Some more space opening up for Finland here in the last couple of moments. Peltola. Here's Miro Teno again. Well, he had to get that through two German players. The ball over the top. Luling will give chase. He's going to need support. And here it comes. Good stop from the Finnish keeper again. The ball was cut back to Pascal Kroos. The first time left-footed shot. Well, he wanted to find that far corner. Again, Finland giving keeper Sinisalo something to do. Anton powers a header right back at them. A couple of changes. Amiri's going to be coming on, along with Maximilian Beer. And Luling will make way along with Angelo Stiller. I think Luling will be a little disappointed he didn't get at least one goal today. He had one clear chance and another half chance perhaps. But he's looked lively. Now the opportunity for Maximilian Beer, or Bayer rather. Rudiger now for Germany. And Anton. Rudiger to Kroos. Kroos out to Anton. Sané now. Ball over the top. Headed back. It's reclaimed. Goretzka picks it up. Back to David Raum. He's going to go on the outside with his left, crossing it in. Sinisalo claiming that one under no pressure. Can Finland launch something now? Ball comes in. It's cut out by Malik Tiao. And David Raum, well, he's completed the clearance, but he's caught late there. That's Kasper Terho just leaving one in on David Raum. Well, it was rather the knee of Taylor rather than his foot, or studs connecting with David Raum's foot. A sore one, but hopefully not too serious. But I'm sure the Finnish players will also be quite conscious that the players they're playing against do have the World Cup coming up. And whilst wanting to keep the competitive spirit of the game, will be also eager not to be the one to enforce any injuries. This cross comes in, Sinisalo collecting again. Quick 1-2, and Sinisalo playing their way out again. Voltamari intercepts. Zane, and the ball's laid off. Bayer with the ball. Just the wrong side of the post. Lucky to squeeze it under the keeper. He's claiming a corner kick now. Nothing is being given. Another look. Just... well, it's hard to tell if the keeper made a connection on that, but... the finish from Bayer. Just wide of the post. Towering header from Tiao. Would go back to Urbek. Apart from that one save, hasn't had a whole lot to do. And Raum in space here on the left. Amiri getting his first touch of the ball since coming on. Rudiger. Outright to Zane. You've seen him twist his man before. He lays it for Goretzka this time. Back to Zane. There's Kroos. Linking up with Zane again. Can he get the shot away? Passes it in. Voltamare. Lays it off again. Bit of a scramble. David Raum with the ball again. Scoops it to the back stick. And Goretzka just wasn't expecting it. I think he thought the defender would get a better connection on that header. Quick corner for Goretzka. Zane now. Cuts inside. And again. Back heel. And Anton's shot. Taking a deflection over for another corner kick. Germany have just upped the temperature a couple of degrees there. You see how quickly they can change the game from a relative walking pace to a much higher intensity when required. David Raum on this far side to swing this in. Anton with the header. It's come off the shoulder of Yuka, looked like, and it's going to be another corner kick. Third in quick succession for Germany. Still 0-0. Goretzka header in the first half, the closest we've come so far to a goal in this game. Well, it almost went in directly for the corner, and the ball's taken a flick off the post. And Rudiger with the rebound could not convert. Well, he can smile about it now. Well, the corner kick almost going straight in. Sinisalo keeping it out. And then Anton with the shot. Comes back off the post. Rudiger this time. And it's actually taken a deflection over for another corner kick. Germany pushing, looking for this opening goal. Home, and it's there. I think it's a own goal, in fact. But we have the first goal of the game with about 5 minutes left on the clock. David Halves whipping that corner in. What we saw from the previous corner, almost scoring directly. And this time, swung in. And it's Arifi for Finland, I think, with the vital connection. Possible handball, almost Maradona hand of God style there. But the ball's gone beyond Sinisalo in the finished goal. It's 1-0 to Germany, 5 minutes to go. Yeah, just confirmation of the own goal scored there. Well, Zane under pressure, giving it back. Odegaard recycles. Thiaw out left. After Haan collects. Finland applying the pressure now. Back to Jonas Urbik. Another chance for some of the fans here today in attendance to meet some of their heroes. Of course, all of the players, even those featuring in last night's 4-0 friendly win over Finland, are here today, mixing it with the crowd. Well, a terrible throw-in, and Pascal Gross won it back, but then instantly given it away. And that was an important block. That was a good ball into space. Voltamare now. And his ball does get to Zane eventually. Zane cutting in. Looking to get on his left. Close now. Oh, and he looked to give the keeper the eyes for that far corner. Switching it to the near post. Just dragging his shot a little wide. Good idea from Pascal Gross. Just the execution lacking a little. Well, I dare say that autograph might be worth a little bit more should they come back with the World Cup. Voltamade just walking a little gingerly there as we approach the final couple of minutes of the game. Just 2 periods of 25 minutes in this exhibition game. Pressure from Finland forcing Germany back. That's a dangerous ball to Thiaw, but he's dealt with it well. Goes to Zane now. And here's Goretzka. And he's beaten to the ball. Miettinen pumping it out of play. Voltamade. Looking for Zane, he's in space on that far side. Lays it off well. Here's Anton picking it up. Swings it in. Looking for Voltamade. It's fallen to Raum. To the back post. Headed away again. And Finland cleared the lines for now. Odegaard deals with that well. Switch to this left-hand side now. David Raum laying it off. Here's Bayer. Germany really picking up a rhythm now these last couple of minutes. Sure, some of the players will want this game to have gone on a bit longer, perhaps. They just seem to be finding a good pace and a good rhythm now. Switching play from left to right and back again. Finland taking their time on this one. Unconventional clearance from Anton. Rudiger switching it out right. Leroy Sané taking his man on. A little nip from Jukola there, winning the ball. Sending it out for a throw-in. Here's Tia. And he's gone right down over the top. Offside flag is given Goretzka. He's displayed a lovely finish there anyway. It's hard to tell from this angle. There's no questions about the finish. He's done well today, Leon Goretzka. He's played the game at a fair clip. There's Finland are forced to go back. Home picking up the pieces for Germany. And there's a foul off the ball there. Pascal Groß just leaving one on. Giving away the free kick. Here's Skeeter. Back to Peltola. Finland have Germany pinned back for first time in the second half now. Can they swing something in? Here it comes. Shot at goal. Well, he wanted to get a bit more power on that one, I'm sure. Give Jonas Orbeck something to deal with in the German goal. It was a relatively comfortable collection for the keeper, as Voltemade holds the ball up excellently. Have another look. Just didn't quite get a good connection on it. Straight down to Orbeck to pick it up. That was a chance for Finland, perhaps against more clinical opposition. That would have been an equalizing goal. Voltemade turns inside. And here's Amiri now. Can he get a shot away? It's blocked. He's been relatively quiet since coming on. Hasn't had too many opportunities. Sure will be so eager to please. No free kick given. David Holm picks that up. Rudiger. Pascal Groß now. Coles again. Goes out left. Here's Bayer. Substitute. Plays it in with his right. It's picked up. Finland look to power the way out. Ball into space, but it's given him far too much to do. Alec Tiao. Food and drink for him. Here's the Rozane. There's one more flash down this right wing. All the way, cuts it across. Voltamade can't get on the end of it, but Haverham picks it up. Cut back. Here's Pascal Coles with the shot. Stopped, but the rebound. Voltamade can't get there first. Finland clear their lines, and that will be the final action of the game. Pascal Coles coming close to making it 2-0. Sinisalo in the finished goal, providing a good stop. But the end of this test game is called. Germany winning 1-0 thanks to an own goal. A good warm-up, a good test game for the players who didn't feature in last night's friendly. 4-0 win over Finland. Good match atmosphere, good spirit that this was played in, and a fair pace throughout. It's the last game on German soil for these players. They'll be jetting out to the United States soon. And their last warm-up game before the World Cup. The final preparations come against the USA next Saturday, the 6th of June, in Chicago, Soldier Field, before the World Cup kicks off for real, and the opening group game against Curaçao awaits. But so far, it's the end of a good preparation for Nagelsmann and his team here in Germany. And the trip to the US begins now. Final score here at Frankfurt am Main at Germany's training camp. It's Germany 1, Finland 0.